He's Nick, I'm Matt, and we're Insufficient.
Dude, and we're back, baby.
We're back, but not back.
It's Saturday.
We're back, but we're not back.
Well, I mean, we're back.
No, and we're back. You're not.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm not back. This is an emergency, insufficient update. Nick is stranded down in Florida.
Stranded.
But we had to come on and talk to you today because it is
Page's birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. McConnell.
Page, man.
Mr. Page Samuel McConnell.
the old PSM.
Yeah, the old PSM. It sounds like a roadway or an internet.
Nothing to do with the pumpkin spice latte, but you know what? On the Wikipedia page, which I think says Samuel, which is how I knew his name was Samuel, under nicknames it says Godzilla. We should now add Pumpkin Spice McConnell to his nickname.
Pumpkin Spice McConnell?
Yeah, PSM, Pumpkin Spice McConnell. Not to be confused with the pumpkin spice latte.
It's Paige's birthday. How old is Paige turning?
62.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's 62. Today.
He is.
Now.
I thought Trey was the oldest member.
No, Trey's like near the back of the pack. I think it's Paige and Mike, followed by Trey, and then Fishman, I think, is the youngest, right? I don't know.
Fishman looks the oldest, but yeah. Born May 17th, 1963 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Ooh.
We love Paige, man.
Yeah.
He's
I'm not sure we would do a podcast if
he wasn't even in the band.
He wasn't in the band. Okay, so just for reference, here are some other people that are also 62. This is gonna blow your mind. You ready?
Do it.
Okay. I'm gonna throw you a softball. Steve Carell from The Office.
He turned 62 today?
No, he's also 62. These are people that are just 62.
Wow.
Okay? Right? If Paige is thinking about getting freaky with some other female celebrity singers, Paula Abdul is 62.
She
that's
looks
my
it.
reco.
She looks it.
It's my reco. Jim Carrey is 62.
He's starting to look it.
John Bon Jovi.
Okay.
You tell me when to stop. I'll keep going. Axl Rose is 62. Now you're telling me that Fish and Guns N' Roses are the same age is crazy.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but man, I don't know if you've seen Axl recently.
Not great.
Not good at all.
Man. Demi Moore, 62.
Good for her.
Yeah, she looks good. And then I think the last three. Sheryl Crow, which I'm a huge Sheryl Crow fan.
Weird.
Jodie Foster, not as big of a fan. And then Tom Cruise is also 62. So you're in good company, Paige.
Yeah, but out of all those people, who looks the best?
Besides Paige?
Besides Paige.
Probably Demi Moore.
I was going to say so. Yeah. I was going to say that as well.
Yeah, Tom Cruise, I think, is a close second, though.
He's all right. He's looking haggard in the face.
Let me tell you something.
Must be the religion.
What's up? Well, okay, so I'm glad you brought that up, right?
Are you?
So, yes, because I was thinking about it, right? When we were kids, and especially when Paige was growing up, we had a lot of great actors that we could go see.
We did.
We don't have those great actors anymore.
No.
And of the actors that we have, Tom Cruise is probably the greatest living actor left. Think about it. Think about what he's...
Whoa.
Name somebody better.
Tom Hanks.
All right, fine.
Morgan Freeman.
Well, okay, but Morgan Freeman is like 90 and not really...
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe hasn't put out a good movie in years.
It doesn't matter. The same.
No.
Hang on.
It has to be putting out movies. You can't. You could say Robert Redford a couple years ago. To be right, but he's dead now. It has to be active actors putting out movies.
Robert Redford is not dead.
Robert Redford is dead, bro.
Robert Redford?
Okay, live fact check. While you're doing that,
hang on. Wait. Before you decide to move on, okay. Mm-hmm. Tom Hanks is not putting out quality movies. They're the same fucking movie. He plays the same character for the last 25 years.
Are you saying Tom Hanks or Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise.
That's my point that I was about to make.
It's a joke.
No, so here's the problem.
Wait. Who are we thinking is dead?
Robert Redford.
You're wrong.
I mean, rare.
Yeah, he's still alive, you fucking tard.
It's fucking mean, bro. Are you sure about that? I'm gonna fact check you too.
Yeah, go ahead. Fact check it. You're going to hate yourself afterwards. You're thinking of Robert Duvall.
Dude, Robert Duvall.
And Robert Duvall is still alive. And he's older than him.
Robert Duvall's a great actor.
But
they're not putting out movies. That's my point, right? And so, Robert Redford, you're still alive. Put out a movie, you bastard. What have you done for me lately?
Well, he doesn't want to.
Okay, so now you're making my point. Tom Cruise movies, you're right. For the last 20
They're
plus
horrible.
years, he's put out the same character, which is like basically the Mission Impossible guy.
It's the same guy.
No matter what movie it is he's running. And that's because when he had that entire Scientology like thing where, everybody got on his case, the only role he now feels safe in is this one where he's a tough action character, which is a fucking shame, which was my whole point in the beginning.
Who played the Batman? Not the most recent one, the one before that, with Heath Ledger. Why am I blanking on his name?
Now you're making me blank on his name.
No, come on.
Christopher Nolan's Batman. Bale?
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
That's a fucking actor.
Agreed.
That is a fucking
But he doesn't
actor.
really put very much out. By the way, I read an April Fool's joke really late that said Christian Bale was coming back as Batman, and I was so excited. It was an April Fool's joke.
Fuck.
I know. Okay. Anyway.
All right.
Should we talk about Page?
Yeah, Page McConnell joined Phish in 1985.
May 3rd or May 5th.
Yeah, it was a game changer for the band. Actually, and let's be honest, Trey didn't want him.
Trey, you bastard. This is a segment where Matt's going to now shit on Trey.
No, but he didn't. He was like, I'm going to have a second guitarist. Yeah, how would you have done that with you being like the one that wants to be in the limelight
Let me tell you something, and you think they don't want to play Freebird.
They don't. They want to sing Freebird, which means that they're shitting all over it. We've talked about this.
They want to fly. Dude, I am never getting off that pedestal. Freebird is one of the greatest songs ever. Stairway to Heaven isn't even a top 10.
Well, you lost that one.
Well,
okay?
According to people that listen to us.
Yeah, which was a lot of people. It was like
we're the silent majority.
And it was like maybe two people. They're like, yeah, dude, Freebird's way better.
Freebird.
Page's gear, his arsenal, includes grand piano, Hammond B3 organ, Wurlitzer electric piano, and a bunch of funky synths, clavichord, and the Moog. He is also referred to as the chairman. It's the Moog. He's also referred to as the chairman of the boards.
Yeah, I know. And then you're about to tell me he's also referred to as Godzilla.
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard him called Godzilla. So anybody out there, if you've ever called him Godzilla, you know that he's called Godzilla. Let us know why. I want to listen to that show.
I would also say that Page sort of has an underrated...
It has to be a Japanese thing, right?
Nope.
They played in Japan. Godzilla's from Japan. I'm guessing that's where that nickname came from. Yeah, dude, softball setup right there for you.
Yeah, I know. Page's voice, people would say might be underrated, but I think his vocals are tender, soulful, and totally distinct from Trey's or Mike's. Right?
Dude, he's the ultimate backup singer. But here's the problem. He doesn't have to be. And so I feel like he's gone into this backup singer role because if you watch, when Trey is singing, a lot of the time, Page is also singing in the background.
Yeah.
But Page, you could be the front guy, bro.
That's what he's got a quiet genius energy. Rarely the loudest in interviews or stage banter, but deeply present in the music. Deeply.
I cannot imagine. I can't think of an interview with Page where Page says more than a sentence or two, which is a shame because that's the guy that I really want to hear.
Yeah, but it's because Trey doesn't let him.
No, I don't think so. I think that's just Page.
Trey lets him now, but back in the day, Trey wanted to take the whole fucking thing.
You've known me for a long time. If we didn't have a podcast, would I do a lot of talking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. You talk a lot now.
Shut up, bro. Of course I talk a lot now. It's a talking podcast. I can't just do fucking fresh dance moves all day.
Yeah,
what's up?
Yeah.
All right, so
you could do that. You're not
of all the members of the band. Okay, I was looking at you.
You know what that was?
What was that?
The face.
Of all the members of the band, the only one I've ever met like in person. Like I've seen Fishman, I've seen Mike, but the only one I've met is Page. I've told the story to you probably a billion times, and I've definitely told the story in 1.0 Insufficient. But I'm gonna tell it now.
Okay.
We got some new listeners out there. Welcome. My name's Nick. This is Insufficient. It's 1995, summer tour. We're in Philadelphia, PA, where Page is born. So obviously, I'm driving by his parents' house. Just kidding. I'm on South Street, and I'm sitting in my car listening to the show from the night before because we met up with this dude who was a taper named John.
Okay.
And dude, this guy.
I know John.
He would always get so high and be so surprised that he was so stoned when he got back. He's like, Nick, man, I was in the tapers section and this dude brought out some dank nugs and he's like, hey, you want me to smoke you up? And I was like, yeah. And now I'm so high. Can one of you drive my car to the next show? And of course, my buddy Raj is like, yeah, I'll drive your car to the next show. So instead of me and Raj being together all tour, it was basically me in one car and Raj driving John's car. Anyway, so I'm on South Street. I'm sitting in the car listening to the night before, and I'm listening to the Page song at the end, Squirming Coil.
Okay.
It's Cash Money. And as I'm sitting there, I'm stuck in traffic. We're moving slowly. I see this guy, very distinctive. He's a roadie for Fish. Long black hair, slightly wavy, older.
Okay.
So I'm saying he's probably in his mid-40s, like my age now. And he always wears a T-shirt, like a rock and roll T-shirt with a vest. Can't miss this guy. And at the end of every show, he comes out and he's directing people that are taking the rigs down and stuff like that. So
he's the guy not doing anything, but is pointing around it makes it look like he's doing something.
It's his 100th tour.
Have you ever seen that video of it's the Mexican guys and they're unloading a truck? They're unloading a truck and there's a guy in a cowboy hat and he's got these boots that have a curl at the end, and all he's doing is pretending to walk around and lift stuff, but he's not actually doing anything.
I like this guy. Same guy. Same guy.
Okay.
But I guess he's probably a veteran of many tours. He's making sure everything gets there safe. So anyway, I'm like, hey, that's a roadie for Fish. And as I'm saying it with my voice cracking like that, because I'm 19,
hey!
I go, hey, that's Page McConnell. So I literally put the car in park while driving, jump out of the car, almost get run over, start running over. This is just my knee-jerk reaction. And I'm like, hey, Paige, so great to meet you. That Squirming Coil last night was awesome. And he goes, takes off his sunglasses, reaches over, shakes my hand. Thank you so much. And then keeps going. He's like, and I'm out.
Whoa. He stopped, took a beat.
Yeah, took off the glasses. Dude, classy move. Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Dude.
Peace.
Yeah. Then he's like, I got to go. Because he just got this sandwich. So he had a steak and cheese.
I feel like Fishman would be like, oh man, dude, last night, your drumming was just, existential. He'd be like, and then he would sack tap you and run.
I was going to say just straight up Rochambeau you and bounce.
I feel like if Page were a 7-layered cake, he'd be jazz, funk, soul, synth, smirk, emotion, icing that whispers with the Squirming Coil. That's what his cake would be.
Jesus.
I know.
Where do I get this cake?
At Cake Ann in Gloucester.
Oh, my God.
No, don't get cakes there.
Don't get cakes there?
No.
I was about to invite Paige to come get some cakes there with us. You know where you shouldn't get cake?
Where?
In Disney, there's this new restaurant called
what
Cake Bake. Have you heard about it? No. Dude, there's glitter in all the fucking cake. So, I waited in line for 20 minutes because it's the new restaurant and it's a very famous chef who owns it. And I get there and I'm looking, and I'm not a weird psycho anti-plastic guy. I mean, normally I don't care. But every single piece of cake had glitter in the cake. And I'm like, I'm not eating glitter.
That sounds
stupid.
Horrible.
How
are you feeling after eating all of the Disney food for this long?
I feel great.
Serious?
Yeah.
Disney food binds me up.
I don't really eat when I'm here. The kid eats it. So like I buy the kid food and whatever she doesn't eat, I'd like eat like a half a chicken finger. I'm gone. Right. I lose weight when I come down here.
Yeah, because you're walking all the time.
And I'm eating less. And I'm loving it's sunny. It's warm. My vitamin D levels are high.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Life's good. Dude. So where are we going to take Paige? We have to invite Paige for some cake. It's his birthday. That's our thing. Come have some cake.
Where are we going to take Paige to have cake?
Yeah. In Boston, is there a cake spot?
Yeah, there probably is. I just don't know of them.
Yeah. Are we baking him a cake?
I don't trust myself.
Okay.
I don't trust myself. I feel like I drop a fingernail in there, or
I would be nervous baking Paige a cake. Yeah.
I wouldn't do it right. It would. I
think he would take a bite and he would say, "This is really good." But then he wouldn't go back for a second bite. And then, like, when he left, I would be like, oh, he did not like that cake.
Yeah, I know.
And then I blew it with my chance to become Paige's official cake baker.
All right, so we could take him to Lady M Cake Boutique.
No.
We could take him to Flower Bakery and Cafe.
Yeah, okay. We should have thought about that. Flower Bakery and Cafe. There's a bunch of locations all around Boston, Paige. You're going to be in town in the middle of June. We'll take you out for some birthday cake.
Just a little piece of birthday cake.
Yeah.
And a tickle.
No.
Why not a tickle?
You can try.
All right.
If he starts it, you can join it.
Woo!
This is a reciprocal tickle, not one where Matt just...
It's just me.
Gets his fingers going. All right, before we sign off, by the way, sorry we were gone all last week. We're back. We'll be back Monday through Friday.
Yep.
Regular
scheduled.
Sound check.
Yep.
International jams, which some people are calling international James.
Today would have been sound check.
No, because it's Saturday.
Oh, that's right. Saturday.
It's a special birthday episode. Jeez. And by the way, Trey's...
I'm not with it today.
Dude, Trey's birthday episode was only like 6 minutes.
Was it?
Paige is getting a full episode.
He deserves it.
He does.
He's consistent. He's not the inconsistent one. So,
by the way, I've got a new actor to play Trey that's going to blow everybody's mind. But I'm not talking about it today.
You'll forget about it anyway.
No, I won't, because it's come back to me so many times. And then I saw a clip over the weekend. And I was like, holy shit, that looks exactly like him.
If you say the same guy
I've never said this guy.
Harry Potter.
I've never thought that dude looked like Trey.
That you're crazy.
No. Okay. Page songs. Before we go, we got like 3 minutes of Page
Strange
songs.
design.
It's ice. Yeah, strange design. Love it.
Yep. What else we got? Army of One.
I was going to say Keyboard Army, but Army of One. That's a
Army
good
of
one.
One.
Yeah. I was thinking like where just Page, shines. So I was going to throw in It's Ice. That's my favorite Page song.
Halfway to the Moon.
I do like Halfway to the Moon.
I know you do.
What's the Led Zeppelin song he covers? He sings it. I don't remember which one. So
Good Times, Bad Times, isn't it?
I think Trey sings a lot of that.
He does.
But Page does come in at the end. Dude, so what's really funny, the Fish formula is Trey comes in, right? Trey, you're such like, I don't believe you when you say you want to be famous or you don't want to be famous, because you do.
He does.
And so you can tell you always hide yourself behind multiple layers of this desire to be famous. And one of them is you sing a song, and then when it comes to the power fucking rock part, Page comes in and sings the power rock part.
Yeah, that's right.
Because Page got it going on.
Page has the higher register, though. Always
is that
does.
what it is?
Yes. That's why he's like the backup. He's got that extra eep.
So Trey's like, I wish I could hit that high note. I got to get it to Page.
Trey tries to, and then he just he just can't do it, man. And then it just sounds like crud.
Okay, let's make fun of Mike for Page for a minute.
We're going to make fun of Mike for Page?
Yeah. We made fun of Trey for like half the show.
I don't know, man.
And then we made
Mike's
fun of
kind of doing his own thing. He just got inducted into like some sort of college.
Page and Mike both got honorary degrees.
Was it just Page and Mike?
I think so, yeah.
Trey didn't get it, neither did Fishman?
My aunt went to that college, and she sent me a note saying, hey, Fish is getting in. I think Fish, the whole band got it.
Yeah, I think the whole band got it because they mentioned everybody.
Yeah, but I thought Page and Mike actually went.
I want Mike's family to bring back Store 24.
Okay. I'm guessing they probably have like a agreement not to start a new store when they got bought out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they made out pretty well on that sale too.
Mencken.
So you're just getting all the vitamin D in the world. We haven't had vitamin D in this area forever.
Well, okay, so the one thing that I'm not sad about being stuck down here, by the way, so yesterday at like 5 o'clock, I get a text message 3 or 4 hours before my plane takes off. Hey, we're delayed. That plane still hasn't left. And so I rescheduled to this morning or to this afternoon. And this morning when I woke up, I've already been rescheduled again. So
fun times, man.
I might just move down here.
Ooh.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know if you like the people so much.
I should probably check out more than the Orlando.
So how
area.
long have you been at Disney? For 10 days?
This would be day 9.
Dude, that's too long.
That's what I said.
It's too long.
Dude, I tried to leave 4 days ago.
6 days
No,
tops.
4 days ago.
You tried to leave 4 days ago?
Yeah, I mean, I got vetoed by the family.
6 days tops at Disney.
Look, I'm an older dad. I'm only going to get so many days with my child in Disney. I'm trying to pack them all in as quickly as possible.
I get it, but, sanity. You got to maintain some sanity.
Sanity is not a song where Paige sings at all.
I do like the song, though. I wish they played it more.
I wish Paige sang in it. He's Matt. I'm Nick. This is Paige's birthday episode of Insufficient. Yes, and I get to fucking play this song.
You're like, this song slaps.
It's on piano. It might be Paige.
It is Paige.
Dude, that's what Paige should do. I would love it if Paige just put out piano music for free, didn't tell people it was him, and I download it, and I'm like, hey, Matt, this sounds exactly like Paige, bro. And you're like, no, fuck you, bro.
But, like, his album's like...
Do the Page. Can you do the Page off as we leave? I'll play it one more time.
All right.
We'll do the
Page off.
3, 2, 1. Middle of a hot jam. Everybody's rocking. Are you spanking the monkey? What?
Right?
Yeah, it's so good. That is... Yeah.
That's the best. That's the best. Like, what's up with that?
Dude,
somebody had a video of him. I don't know what show it was. He was tweaking out.
Love you, Paige.
Tweaking out.